ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹੁਕਮਨਾਮਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ today is by Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj on Ang 612 of Guru Granth Sahib Ji in SORAT Rag। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਸੋਰਠ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪੰਜਵਾ। ਚਰਨ ਕਮਲ ਸਿਓ ਜਾ ਕਾ ਮਨ ਲੀਨਾ, ਸੇ ਜਨ ਤ੍ਰਿਪਤ ਅਗਾਈ। ਗੁਣ ਅਮੋਲ ਜਿਸ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਨ ਵਸਿਆ, ਤੇ ਨਰ ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਤ੍ਰਿਖਾਈ। ਚਰਨ ਕਮਲ ਸਿਓ ਜਾ ਕਾ ਮਨ ਲੀਨਾ, ਸੇ ਜਨ ਤ੍ਰਿਪਤ ਅਗਾਈ। ਗੁਣ ਅਮੋਲ ਜਿਸ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਨ ਵਸਿਆ, ਤੇ ਨਰ ਤ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਤ੍ਰਿਖਾਈ। ਹਰਿ ਆਰਾਧੇ ਅਰੋਗ ਅਨਦਾਈ, ਜਿਸਨੋ ਵਿਸਰੈ ਮੇਰਾ ਰਾਮ ਸਨੇਹੀ। ਤਿਸ ਲਾਖ ਬੇਦਨ ਜਨ ਆਈ ਰਹਾਓ। ਜਿਹ ਜਨ ਓਟ ਗਹੀ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਤੇਰੀ, ਸੇ ਸੁਖੀਏ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਸਰਣੇ। ਜਿਹ ਨਰ ਬਿਸਰਿਆ ਪੁਰਖ ਵਿਧਾਤਾ, ਤੇ ਦੁਖੀਆ ਮਹਿ ਗਨਣੇ। ਜਿਹ ਗੁਰਮਾਨ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਲਿਵ ਲਾਈ, ਤਿਹ ਮਹਾ ਆਨੰਦ ਰਸ ਕਰਿਆ। ਜਿਹ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਬਿਸਾਰ ਗੁਰ ਤੇ ਬੇਮੁਖਾਈ, ਤੇ ਨਰਕ ਘੋਰ ਮਹਿ ਪਰਿਆ। ਜਿਤ ਕੋ ਲਾਇਆ ਤਿਤ ਹੀ ਲਾਗਾ, ਤੈਸੋ ਹੀ ਵਰਤਾਰਾ। ਨਾਨਕ ਸਹ ਪਕਰੀ ਸੰਤਨ ਕੀ, ਹਿਰਦੈ ਭਏ ਮਗਨ ਚਰਨਾਰਾ। ਜਿਤ ਕੋ ਲਾਇਆ ਤਿਤ ਹੀ ਲਾਗਾ, ਤੈਸੋ ਹੀ ਵਰਤਾਰਾ। ਨਾਨਕ ਸਹ ਪਕਰੀ ਸੰਤਨ ਕੀ, ਹਿਰਦੈ ਭਏ ਮਗਨ ਚਰਨਾਰਾ। ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ is speaking to us today. Satguru Maharaj Ji writes this Shabad in SORAT Rag, SORAT Mahalla Panjava. Dhan Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Sache Paatshah throughout the Shabad is telling us of two ways, two choices, two methods of living your life. One way is that path of remembrance, the other path is that of forgetfulness. And this is a theme which runs throughout Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Dhan Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Sache Paatshah is always talking about those who remember, how to call out to Vaheguru, and those who have forgotten. Dhan Guru Arjan Dev Ji Sache Paatshah Ji says, Charan kamal seo ja ka man leena. That person whose mind is leena. Leena means to fall into, to become lean, to become one with. That person whose mind has merged into, ja ka, that person whose man, ja ka man leena, that person whose mind is merged into. And we ask what? Satguru Paatshah Ji says, Charan kamal seo. That person whose mind has merged into the lotus feet of Vaheguru. Now what does this mean, the lotus feet of Vaheguru? Just like a lotus never sinks, in the same way Vaheguruji's name doesn't sink, and those people who meditate upon this name become full of the fragrance of God's love. Remember, when Gurbani is talking about Charan Kamal, it's talking about the name of God. The lotus feet of God is His beloved name. And you have examples of that. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj says, Chit Charan Naam. To have God inside your consciousness, you must have His charan, you must have His feet, Naam, His name, in your consciousness. So, Satguru Paatshah Ji says, those people whose mind merges into the name of God. Now, how does your mind merge into the name of God? First, with your tongue, you must repeat the Guru's mantra again and again, the Guru's Bani again and again. And a day will come that repetition turns into eternal remembrance. Se jan tripti agai. Those people have found tripti, those people have found fulfillment. Now what type of fulfillment? the type of fulfillment which leaves after an hour, 2 hours, a day, 2 days, a few months, a few years. No. Guruji says agai. Agai means to be so fulfilled, to be filled to the brim. Those people whose mind merges into Akal Purkh Ji's name, Satguru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says they are completely fulfilled. They are completely satisfied. All of their desires are put out. And they find true satisfaction in this world. Gun amol jis hriday na vasya te nar trisna trikhai. But Satguru Padshah Ji says on the other side, Gun amol jis hriday na vasya. Those people who haven't got the gun, the virtues amol of that priceless Vaheguru, jis hriday na vasya. Hriday means inside their heart. Satguru Padshah Ji says those people who don't meditate upon the virtues of Akal Purkh, te nar trisna trikhai. Those people are always trikhai, are always thirsty, always hungering for what? In trisna, in greed. Greed can only be put out through the remembrance of God. Not by filling our stomachs with food or wearing many different types of clothes. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is saying, on one side you have people Sejan Tript Agai, and on the other side you've got Te Nar Trisna Trikhai. On one side you have people who are full of hunger, who are full of greed, who are full of desire, who are full of ego, who are full of all of these negative qualities. On the other side you have those who are full of love, full of light, those who are satisfied, those who are fulfilled with God's love. And Maharaji says, the one thing which is separating them is the remembrance of God. Har arade arog anadai. Those people who meditate upon Hari, upon Vaheguru, not only are they arog, not only do they become free of all rog of illness. What does that mean? The illness of ego, the illness of anger, the illness of desire, they're freed from all these illnesses. Anadai. And then they experience true happiness. They experience true joy. That person who is being afflicted by these inner illnesses can never experience inner peace. Only that person can experience inner peace who has been freed of these inner illnesses. Maharaji says, what is the path for that? Har aradhe. By meditation on God. Jisno visray mera ram se nahi. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says, those people who forget Visray Mera Ram Sanehi, my beloved. Sanehi means beloved Ram, meaning the one who is Ramya, the one who is in this whole world, the one who is pervading through all. But Ram also comes from the Sanskrit root Ramaya, which means beautiful. My beautiful beloved Vaheguru. Those people who forget Vaheguru, tis laakh bedan jan ai. That person is afflicted by tens of thousands of bedan, of pain. Rahao. Guruji says, pause and think about this. Jeh jan ot gahi prab teri se sukhiye prab sarane. Those people who have gahi, who have grabbed hold of the ot, the support of you, O Vaheguru Prabhu, se sukhiye, they are happy, prab sarane, because they have entered into the protection of God. Jeh nar bisreya purkh bedata, but Vaheguru, those who forget you, Purkh Bidata. Bidata means the one who makes our fortunes. That Vaheguru Akal Purkh who makes us, those people who forget Vaheguru, te dukhiya meh ganane. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says, count those people as being full of pain, being full of dukh. Je Gurman Prabhu live lai. Those people who accept what the Guru says, follow what the Guru says, instill their faith in the Guru. Prabhu live lai. If you put faith in the Guru will instill in you the remembrance of God. Prabhu live lai. Jaakay man Guru ki prateet, tis jan aave har prab cheet. Sukhmani Sahib says, if you have faith in your Guru, then the Guru will instill inside you the remembrance of God. The first step is remembering the Guru. Jeh Gur man. Love the Guru, adore the Guru, accept what the Guru says. Prabhu live lai. And what does the Guru do? The Guru attaches your live, your consciousness. Lai means to attach to Prabhu, to Vaheguru. And then what happens? Te Maha Anand Ras Karya. They are full of Maha, the greatest Anand, happiness, pleasure, joy, Ras. And they are full of love. This Ras, this essence of God's love flows from them. Je Prabhu bisar gurte be mukhai. But those people who bisar, who forget Vaheguru. And how do you know someone has forgotten Vaheguru? Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says, gurte be mukhai. You know that person has forgotten Vaheguru, who turns their face away from the Guru. Be mukhai. Be mukh. Be mukh means someone who is facing away from the Guru. You know that someone faces away from God the day they face away from the Guru. Te nark kor meh parya. Guruji says that their life and their afterlife is kor, is the utmost nark, hell. Jit ko laya titi hi laga, taiso hi vartara. Tan Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj goes through the Shabad, looking at these two ways of living. And Maharaj Ji then gives us a taste, gives us a vision from their own eyes. Where we are looking from is from our own vision. But Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says, if you look from my vision, jit ko laya titi laga taiso hi vartara. Wherever Vaheguru Ji laya attaches someone, titi laga, that is how they are attached. That is what they are doing. Taiso hi vartara, that is what happens. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is giving us a view from that vision of Brahm Gyan, that this whole world works according to how God wants. Nanak sah pakri santan ki. Tan Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says, those people who grab hold sah of the support, santan ki. Those people who grab hold of the support of Vaheguru, Hriday pahe magan charanara. Their Hriday, their heart, becomes magan, becomes intoxicated with the charanara, with the lotus feet of God. Those people who go into the protection of the saints. And when Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is talking of saints, they're not talking about the name or the look. Like there's a certain look of a saint or there's a certain name of a saint. No. Sad naam nirmal take karma. Sad, a saint, is that person whose actions are pure. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj says those people who go into the protection of the saints, their inside is full of that love of God, of that love of the lotus feet of God. Jit ko laya titi laga taiso hi vartara. Nanak sah pakri santan ki hriday pahe magan charanara. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.